Deaf musician discovers new way to connect with the world through sign language and continues to make music, defying all odds. I used to be a damn rock star, man. I could make the crowd go wild with just a flick of my fingers on the guitar strings. Music was my lifeblood, my passion, my very reason for living. But one day, life decided to throw me a curveball, and a nasty one at that. It started with a dull ringing in my ears, like a distant church bell tolling for my demise. At first, I tried to brush it off, thinking it was just a temporary annoyance. Little did I know, it was the beginning of the end of my musical career. As the ringing increased, so did my panic. I consulted doctors, hoping for some miracle cure, but they could offer me nothing but condolences and empty promises. Turns out, I had contracted some rare illness that attacked my auditory nerves, leaving me deaf. Effing deaf. Man, that poop hit me harder than any bad review ever could. I was devastated, lost in a sea of silence that drowned out the very essence of my being. My guitar sat untouched in the corner, mocking me with its silent strings. How was I supposed to find solace in the power of music when I couldn't even hear a single note? But you know what they say, every cloud has a silver effing lining. And guess what? I found mine in the form of sign language. Yeah, you heard me right. Sign language became my new medium for expression, my way of communicating with the world. I immersed myself in the language of the hands, learning every gesture and symbol with an almost fanatical dedication. It was like learning to play a completely different instrument, but instead of shredding on a guitar, I was crafting intricate melodies with my fingers. And then, it hit me. The power of music transcends mere sound. It lives in the passion behind the notes, the emotions it evokes in both the listener and the creator. Music, my friends, is a effing state of mind. Armed with this revelation, I picked up my guitar once more, this time seeing it in a new light. I strummed the strings, feeling the vibrations resonate against my fingertips. It was a different kind of music, one that only I could hear deep within my soul. I started composing new songs, pouring my heart and soul into every chord progression. I played those songs for my friends, a select group who embraced my newfound talent with open ears. And you know what? They effing loved it. Sure, my music was different now, raw, intimate, and filled with a multitude of emotions that words alone couldn't express. But it was still music, and it had the power to move people, to evoke the same kind of visceral reaction it always had. Losing my hearing was the greatest tragedy that ever struck me, but it also ignited a fire within. It forced me to adapt, to find a new way to express myself, to prove that music can overcome any effing obstacle in its path. So, here I am, a deaf musician taking the world by storm. I might not hear the cheers of the crowd or the thunderous applause, but I feel it. I feel it in the vibrations that reverberate through my body, in the smiles on people's faces, and in the tears shed during a particularly powerful performance. Music doesn't discriminate, my friends. It transcends the boundaries that life sets before us and shows us what we're truly capable of. And me? Well, I'm just a effing testament to the power of music, proving that even in silence, I can still make the world come alive. I'm taking my music to the next level, and I'm just getting started. I'm writing new songs, performing in new venues, and pushing the boundaries of what is possible. I'm taking the world by storm, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. So, buckle up, my friends, because this deaf musician is about to take you on a journey you won't forget.